Okay, so it's winding on down from being number one, my daughter's birthday weekend. But yeah, December the Sunday, December the 8th, 2024. Finna head on into Monday. Another new week in December. What's this? The second week in December? Something like that. Anyway, God has been seeing me through and I'm thankful. Definitely in a major way, in a very legit way. And now mind you, the stuff that took place early November. Mm, this person asked me, was I disappointed? Well, he asked me, was I mad because God allowed it to happen? And I said, yeah, I'm disappointed. I really am. And now I said, I don't be feeling like I got the rights to be mad at God. But I definitely felt disappointed because, like, why? Why would you do that? It's like, I'm trusting you. I won't say I was trusting you, but that's how I felt in that moment. But I'm trusting you. Why would you do? Why would you allow that for me? Now, because I can look back on other stuff and I'm like, oh, I see clearly that part. This right here, I can't trace it, but nevertheless, to God be all the glory. But that was a strange kind of question to even ask me. I don't know. It gave me a little feeling like, how did you concoct that? How did you even come up with something like that to ask? Anyway, I've been cooling at this little spot, especially because they keep extending it, extending it, extending. So I'm very much appreciative. But I'm trying to go tomorrow and see if I can yet again get at this other place. I filled out 2 applications, but mm, anyway, um, I'm munching on some Reese's Chips Ahoy cookies. I was introduced to these a couple years back, and ever since then, been in love. Things have really been flowing and moving today. I felt kind of productive. I ended up ordering me some groceries. I wanted me some. I didn't want them bad, but I wanted me some ribs. I wanted me something different than chicken, because I done bought me some leg quarters and stuff. So, yeah, some leg quarters, some salads. So I wanted me something different, and got to eating them, and I didn't even eat half of a half. Um, I also got me my little Seagram's peach Bellini. Killed that. Was ready to get another one while I lay down. I guess it's like what, nightcap. But I said, no, I'll just drink it tomorrow because I also drunk that the rest of that Fireball. Finished that off. But it was definitely giving. I was definitely being impatient today and concerned and like a worried type mom because my daughter didn't get back to me. It's still no excuse. Like, she did tell me what was going on, but it's still no excuse because we had just said, I said, send me the pictures, and I said, keep chatting me or whatever. She said you were gonna text me, even though folks was coming over. So she being protective in that type of aspect, and I'm thankful for it. But my mind sometimes gets to wondering. But I also was like, girl, you need to do what you say you're gonna do. And for the most part, she is good. I give her a good 95%. She ain't fit. She definitely far from failing, but like, baby, you mine. You my child. I know how y'all supposed to be on it. Them other genes that try to plague y'all, get rid of them. So, she ended up telling me, she did tell me before she got off the phone, she was like, I got this other job. I'm going to work at 4. And she had already told me that she was getting another job. I literally forgot about that place because it just feels like it should not even exist You're doing too much. I feel like you're doing too much, and it's pulling you in too many different directions for you to be such a young person. Granted, your youth is definitely you need to be. It needs to be utilized, and that's the time to go get it. But I just feel like somebody trying to have her spread thin, and yeah, because going to school and trying to manage and maintain two jobs, I don't know. I just feel a type of way. So I'm kind of feeling like, what you finna do? You getting ready to be working this job on the weekend too? I don't know. But she's a young lady. She's managing her affairs. That's cool. I just want her to be real careful because it just gives. Y'all trying to have my daughter like walk in my footsteps, and when I'm trying to encourage her to trust in God and lean not to your own understanding, lean on Him, acknowledge Him in all your ways, and I'm trying to get her to do better. Like, girl, I'm not saying you ain't gotta work, but I'm just saying, you definitely don't need to be out here trying to beat no pavement down and this, that, and the third, because mm, this is for these weirdos. So anyway, she sent me the pictures and stuff of some from the weekend. She was looking real cute. Love it. Love that for her. Don't necessarily like all the enhancements. Well, basically, probably the blonde wig is the one that's most. And I'm just like, it's just giving something that, yeah, I don't understand. It was definitely cute. Don't get it twisted. And it looked different. And it looked good on her. It looked cute. It was bold. It was like a bold statement, but it was like, mm-hmm. And then she had like this cute little modest dress on. And then she had on these little it was cute. She made it work. Get it, honey. If she was grown, I would be like that. And if she wasn't, if it wasn't my daughter, and if I was the one that was influencing certain stuff, because no, I also feel like it's trying to put you out there, and yeah, I don't like it. And then she was putting it on I guess her TikTok page or whatever the case may be. I don't know. So I just want her to be careful, because baby, when I tell you she's cute, and they will be hating, but I don't want to speak that over her life, but I know how people be hating. Ooh wee. And be hating to the point of just, baby, they they be miserable. Try to cause somebody some detriment to somebody. No, baby, cause your own detriment. But yeah, she reminded me definitely of a young me, but I had to tell her, you're still not me, you're you. And she's like, I don't mind that. And okay, well, that's good that you don't mind. I mind that they're trying to just push that on you. Cause for one, I'm still here and I'm still her and I'm me. I'm that girl. So, you know what I'm saying? You are that girl, that young lady, still in training. And yeah, I don't want people trying to get you to move too fast on some stuff. And she be saying certain stuff is too grown for her, and I be feeling like, girl, tattoos is too grown at 16. Tattoos too grown now that you're 17. The ones that she got, and just some other stuff. And I'm just like, mm-mm. And I just, it's just a look about it that, like I said, I didn't understand, but I know God knows the details, so I definitely submitted to Him. Oh, Lord. Yes, my child is growing up. I love it. I'm thankful, of course. But because of the time I've been deprived of not being able to spend that time up close and personal with her, and I can't get that time back. And then how they trying to influence her and stuff like that, like, it's crazy work. Ooh, the blood applied. So, yeah, that's what I got to say. The blood applied, and may folks be removed quickly, like for real. So then the other thing, my boys reaching out trying to spend time with her. I had to tell her, like, be careful with that, because it was certain stuff. And I had to go and remind her, like, it's certain stuff on, is just be careful about being in a certain type of environment, because I don't trust him. I'm just blatantly and flat out telling her, baby, they're trying to convince you that you can walk in my shoes, or that you can, whether it's like replace me or whatever. But that's not like, that's the that's the deception from the enemy. You can definitely be you, and you can be similar to me, but you could never, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to, and it's not a competition thing, it's just a reality of like I could never walk in my previously known so-called mom's shoes. Like she's her. She's that woman, that, you know what I'm saying, that girl, if she pleases or whatever. And I commend her as far as what she's done, as far as, you know what I'm saying, baby, maintaining a 30-year, almost a 30-year marriage, and this, that, and the third, and all type of stuff, raising two, three sets of kids and all that, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, keeping her man on a tight string somewhat, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I was told and heard that they cheated on each other probably early in the game, whatever. I don't know. Whatever the case may be. Definitely, yeah, she opened up and told me that she was with somebody's husband prior to her marriage. That's what she said. And she just kind of brushed past that. She didn't tell me nothing else. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Given your circumstances and given where she came from, she is that girl. Period. I would never, and I have never hated on her. Never. That's why I'd be tripping out when she come at me the way that she come at me, because I ain't never. But people, like, guys will try to make people feel like they in competition with you and stuff like that, and make them think it exists, and it does not exist. So I don't know if somebody tried to plant those seeds in her and make her feel like that or what, but I'm not in competition with you. I just want, and honestly, I patterned my life after you, and I want it similar. I realize it definitely is not going to be the same. Of course, now it's done hit me hard, but I wanted similar because I thought, little girls they look up to their moms and they want to be. So it's like, yeah, but the way that she be coming at me, it be giving like, and she claimed that she wanted better for me and for us, but it just seemed like, hey, something is missing. Some not giving. Okay, I don't know why I'm watching this dang on Taylor Swift video because I do not want to see. And yes, I am just popping up because the angle that I got or whatever, not my breast trying to hang out. But anyway, I don't want to see this Taylor Swift video for real, for real, for real, for real. But yeah, but like I said, it was just a whole lot of trying to pop up. My son got a phone number. He was up at 6 this morning doing stuff with that. I was just looking, putting $750 computer things and stuff on there. You trying to get him another computer? Okay, I get it, son. I'm just like, these material things now. If somebody buy it, wow, because that's expensive. Um, I don't know, but the blood applied even with that. My boys, looking at videos and stuff. Baby, I miss my children. I miss my children, and it's just like definitely seems so unfair. I was talking to somebody earlier, and I was telling them I am fully convinced this is not the life that I'm supposed to be living. Now, somebody else, yes. Somebody absolutely chose to abandon and leave and back out or whatever the case and just step away. I never told dude that he couldn't see the boys, nothing like that. Far as going across the street and yelling and doing all that over here and coming at me like that and coming on me on somebody else's behalf, he felt that he had to leave or whatever for whatever reason. That's on him. And really, because you was misbehaving a whole lot. He wasn't chilling. He wasn't calm down. He wasn't relaxing. And for whatever reason, he chose not to relax around me completely, or either he just felt like he could. Whatever the case was, and that got him this much stuff. But then there was other times when he kept coming back and was like, "Why is the door still open? Why every time I come back the door open? Oh, okay. I didn't never think the door was supposed to close when I'm deeply involved with you and this, that, and the third." So, man, why, you know what I'm saying? Why is it me? And that's why I do feel the disappointment. Twinkling pine and cedar. I want that candle. But yeah, why am I feeling the disappointment? Um, why do I gotta deal with this? It's bothersome. So now her putting the Popeye's food on a platter like she made it. Girl, that's funny. But yeah, let me try to get in a more comfortable position. So yeah. So I'm still at the spot, of course. There's Outline of the windows. I be trying to keep them windows closed. So it's supposed to rain some tomorrow. It's been a while since I've seen some rain, but you know what? I was in that little place in space. That's not the place for me. Um, and I did see a couple of rainy days, maybe like two, out the window because I couldn't do anything else. Couldn't go out there and touch the rain. Couldn't. So tomorrow I got an appointment, a telehealth appointment over the phone again. I'm fine with those, but I'm trying to make sure I don't plan nothing else along those lines. So somebody is supposed to take me to get some other stuff done, and it was supposed to be tomorrow, but if it's not gonna be in the morning, then I'm not gonna. It's like I'm probably gonna have to miss it, or I'm gonna have to wait until after my appointment if they can take me. So that's that, and I'm saying somebody, but it's supposed to be previously known so-called mom taking me, and I'm just like, I don't know how that's gonna be. It was already awkward riding in silence with her before, being around her, keep coming into contact, and it's like I'm not trying to be the one that's more mature and all that. I'm not trying to be the bigger person. Like, no, I'm trying to be the one that's tended to properly from a parent, from an adult, and stuff like that. So you need to lead by example. That's how I feel. But I trust God, God can put on the inside of young people and younger generations for them to take the lead, and it's okay. And I'm just saying if that's necessary. So it's that. Of course, I'm concerned about my boys, and heck yeah, this stuff will try to spread you thin. When you a mother and you got to be concerned about your children in two separate environments, ooh wee. It's one thing when I had the boys with me and my daughter was elsewhere. That was something. That was trying to be stressful. It was just, you know what I'm saying, giving us too much. This right here got me spread thin. Then I'm thinking about myself and the circumstance that's trying to linger over me, and it's like, how can I manage this? I don't know what to do, and like, so I do thank God that He's watching over and keeping me and stuff like that. But it's like, man, I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Talking about somebody want to turn up. Yeah, people be saying crash out. I want to turn all the way completely up on you. You know what? Because it's just in the dreams I've been having been flowing. Um, and of course, I can interpret some and some I don't. And then other ones I just be like, Lord, why is this coming to pass? But you ain't letting this right here come to pass like I wanted to, especially like I wanted to, but even if not like I wanted to. Somewhat of how it was portrayed in the dream. But stuff about YouTubers and stuff like that, I have the dream, and then the next thing I know, and then I've done that before. Same day I had a dream with a YouTuber, and they was doing something exactly, and the next thing I know, they really did that, and I was just like, and so I'm just thinking, Lord, okay, so I know it's you speaking, but why? Why can't those things align and happen quickly for me that I want? I'm not trying. I kind of be up in the YouTubers' business because I watch their stuff, but not so much. Like these ones, I hadn't even been watching these people. I really, literally have not been watching these people, and then next thing I know, they stuff is showing up in my dreams and stuff, and then I'm seeing it, and it's like I don't know what it's for, but yes, God knows He knows the details, so. I submitted to him. But yeah, my daughter was looking real cute, honey. I love it because the dress that she picked out was modest and she made it work. And at first she didn't know how, but she was looking real cute. I liked it. Seemed like she enjoyed herself, and that's what matters. That's what she wanted to do and celebrate herself and celebrate her birthday. Then hey, love that for you. Um, that blonde wig type stuff, that would definitely have to grow on me. It is definitely cute because the style and stuff was cute. You know what I'm saying? But I still feel like my daughter don't need that. Girl, what? Why? Why would you need that? Why? For what? But yeah, so yeah, then earlier when she was telling me that folks was getting ready to come in, and I guess, you know what I'm saying, it was weird. It was just still getting on my nerves, and it was just like, But God, you showed me otherwise. So why is this happening? Why is this occurring? But and that's another thing. Like why would you show me ain't manifested quickly this week, today? God been dealing with me about his timing, and I just either seem to act like I forget or whatever the case may be. Is trying to give on the way to reprobate because you are. It's like it's giving. I already told you about this, my timing, and thank God that he's patient. But sometimes I'm not really that patient with myself, and I'm just sitting here like, girl, why must you keep forgetting or keep. But I just feel him. Yes, I want what I want it now. Been wanting it. Been wanting me a family, all that good stuff or whatever. But anyway, let me try to read what what was taking place today. Some of what was taking place today. Oh, my paper fell out. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got going on. I think I wrote like 2 pages. Yeah, before I forget. Yeah, because things been flowing and moving. And again, when I see that, that's when I do. I get a little anxious, like, Lord, okay, I see what you're doing. I see what you did for others. No, what you gonna do for me? But now, I really see what you're doing, showing me. But when you gonna do it? But it's literally something every day. And something I said I've been speaking on it. I don't know. Anyway, literally, excuse me and this literally word. Literally flipping through the channels, and God is speaking and reminding me. I'm trying to see what this word is, but reminding me of Dude's daughter's nickname, which he's the one who called her and give her that. Her mom didn't want to call her daughter that, which I'm not concerned about by far, since God gave me that dream regarding both his daughters back in, I don't know what year it was. It could have been like 2017, 2018. And hey, so, um, hearing the name of the, oh yeah, so it was that to hearing the name of the city. Yeah, I'm not going to mention what her nickname is, but I seen it. But hearing the name of the city from which my daughter's so-called dad was born and needs to go back to ASAP without delay. Then I ate a Rice Krispie treat, which my daughter likes those, but earlier. And then tonight on Carnival Eats, they made something that included a Rice Krispie. It was like a good little, it looked good. They flattened out the Rice Krispie, then they deep fried it all. That was just looking good. Also reminded regarding the God whispers, basically comment. God whispers to me comment. Because dude has said back in the day, he said the Holy Spirit told him to put on a coat because it was cold outside. And basically, like, God was speaking in the wind. So it's like, evidently he whispering to you and speaking to you. Even on something that seems that elementary or whatever, he's whispering to you. But you, again, it just comes back to my memory. Like, you trying to project something on me and make me out to be crazy or look crazy in front of others. But like, that's so weird that you will do that though. But you have your own way of hearing from God or whatever the case may be. Like, so you will be a person that hears from God or claim you hear from God, and then next thing you know, you will be like, but she's the one, she hears from God. But knowing good and well that you know what I'm saying, you're supposed to be hearing from God yourself. So it was just crazy. But he said the Holy Spirit told him to put on his coat. And it felt like he was trying to impress me, but at the same time, or relate to me, should I say. But at the same time, I believed him. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool or whatever. And I had mentioned it to his daughter's mom. I don't know why I did, but she had laughed She thought it was, she got a little giggle, a little kiki out of it. She thought it was funny. I definitely believed it could happen, and it seemed elementary, but at the level you at, God can meet you there. I was want to speak on things about how I feel about how my daughter responds or the lack thereof, which again is mainly because they're trying to keep her tied up and busy and stuff like that. It's good to be busy, but not in vain. Not busy with the things that God haven't called you to be busy with. So I just pray that my daughter have her ear tuned in, her spiritual ear, her natural ear even, but tuned to hear from God, and that she choose those things, not the ways and not the things of the world, not the things to impress people. And I definitely pray that it definitely goes like in her favor, and as far as it aligns with things that she does want to do. But some stuff, you never know. So that's that. But quickly, I just want her to hear from the Lord, and be quickened, and be empowered. But I did find out that, okay, that was me doing a little too much, because she did say she had to work. But I was like, girl, if you don't get back to me, and furthermore, because it was a time when she was like, I be needing to talk to you about stuff, and then yeah, sometimes she ain't really talk to me about stuff. She just more so be listening, and it's rare that she really talk and say stuff. But anyway, but she quickly been getting back to her brothers, and for one, girl, they not your responsibility. They're your responsibility, you know what I'm saying, as a sister, but they're not your responsibility. They're not your children. They're my children. So, and y'all, couple with them are my children. So pipe down. And then the other thing, speak about how previously known so-called oh previously known so-called stepsister, and I'm calling her that because I just feel like her daddy made it that way. She had spoke years back, like she was telling me, she was like, yeah, the women in my family known a divorce will do quick or whatever. And she was talking about her mama, her grandma, and whoever else. And she thought that was something that you follow in their footsteps or whatever. So I don't know. I don't know what all I was telling about that, but just thinking about that. And it's like, girl, I don't know. I don't know what kind of teaching would y'all be having going on. And it just seemed like, I guess, you were divorcing for almost nothing. And so it was just weird to me. So that's that. But yep, her daddy made it that way. Like, that was my road dog back in the day, but that was that. It was what it was. And then it tries to parallel seemingly with my daughter and dude's daughter and stuff like that, because I thought that, okay, this gonna work. We gonna be that blend. For the longest, I just thought blended families was working like they work. But guess what? If it's not done according to the will of God, it might look like it's working, and then it's temporary, and then something's gonna come up. Similar to me now, like I'm grown, and previously known so-called stepdad still be trying to, like, what I'm saying, have some kind of hold or whatever. And baby, you and your wife might be in it for the lifetime. I don't have to be in it for the lifetime with y'all. That's just that, and it's okay. And I guess he might feel offended or whatever, or feel some type of way. That's just something that you got to deal with. I be advising people, take that to God in prayer so he can help you to cope with it and deal with it. But y'all be getting in y'all feelings and be mad and stuff, like, because I got to bust some moves. Like, but okay. Y'all be having to bust the moves that y'all bust, and it's nothing that I could do. I'm not gonna, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be, like, really offended or highly offended if he claimed his daughter and know that that's his blood daughter and blah blah blah, all that other stuff, whatever. And it's like, let's get real here and let's grow up. But anyway, we did, like, yeah, we not play family, none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. And then if you feel the type of way, you have to take that up with the one who, you know what I'm saying? Well, with the one who allowed you or led you to marry this lady. Did you do it for the right reason or did you do it for the wrong reason? Also, you take it up with her. You talk and discuss that with her, not me. I am the oldest child, but y'all don't run me. But anyway, so that's that or whatever. I was thinking about that. This is getting into a 30-minute video, so I'm definitely gonna cut it short, but it's a whole lot of um I just don't know what God has in store for me this week. He definitely been keeping me day by day, and I'm grateful, but I just don't want no problems. Like, and I do want the ones that really supposed to be having that type of stuff arise in their life to, hey, that needs to arise in your life. That don't belong to me. That's yours. Take your back. Now, mind you, I don't want it affecting my children because, oh, now we got the children over here. We trying to hold. It's like, yeah, that I'm trying to tell you, they swear that they gonna glean glean from me, and you will be able to see certain stuff, but certain stuff you're gonna be blocked because you got to have your spiritual eyes, and you got to have, and it's got to be Holy Spirit led. But y'all gonna glean or pick my brain in a sense or whatever via my children. Yeah, heck yeah, I done poured into my children. I done taught them certain stuff. But I serve a God, and I serve and know and love a God who knows how to keep them protected and knows how to not let you just, what you call it, like filter from them or whatever, if it's and try to be sneaky with it. No, you got to get your own, meaning you got to get your own personal relationship with God. My son confirmed with me, holy, the Holy Spirit operating in his life. My daughter, of course, she was saved and baptized. My youngest son, I just prayed over him. He's still a young male, and he's 9 years old, and of course, still covering him. And I mean, as I'm doing all my children, of course, but still covering him. And he ain't reached the, quote unquote age of accountability. But I did have talks with him and telling him, now you responding in a certain type of way, you being spiteful, certain stuff might pop up in your life. But I had to tell him and talk to him. Of course, he got his brother with him, watching over him, which is cool, and helping him. But I had to keep getting on my older son too and tell him, don't mistreat your brother, because you just never know how he might respond to you. So once again, the blood applied and applied afresh and anew to their lives, to my life. Once again, I submit my mind, will, and emotions. I ask God to help my children to submit their mind, will, and emotions and yield to Him and yield to God via the Holy Spirit. Serve and worship Him. Operate in righteousness. Allow God to empower them to live in and walk in wisdom, no matter what environment they're in. Definitely be the light that shines. Definitely be salt and light in the earth. And hey, if their lives are used to draw people to Christ, I'm for it. I'm all for it. It's just I ain't want these little hound dogs out here just ruining my children. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be able to be effective witnesses in the earth realm and representative of God. But I just pray that God don't allow nobody or anything to like just completely strip them of their power, their authority, um, and try to run them games and stuff in that deceit. Bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce in the name of Jesus. Let it return to them null and void. Whatever they send out regarding my children that is not, it is of course not of God, but it's not right that you're trying to just, again, a destiny swap or anything like that, the witchcraft. Yeah, bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce. And may you pay, like I just really do. I want them to pay, and I want it to be quick. I want it to be without delay, because too many people done tried that. Of course, y'all tried it with me, but y'all done tried that regarding my children, and I've seen where it landed, folk. And I just feel like I wanted to keep landing y'all there because, I mean, why would you be an idiot and keep trying it? You've seen it with your own eyes too. So the blood applied, but I definitely need God to just continue to comfort me and help me because I miss my children. I love my children, and it just feels so unfair. It feels horrible. People try to put their funky, nasty hands in my affairs regarding my children. It makes me feel violated. Yes, dude said he raped me. I mean, he spoke it. God knows. God was behind my closed doors. God seen and God knew. He said he raped me. I never called the cops. I never did this, that, and the third, whatever. So he felt like he got away with it. He needs to be held accountable. My daughter's so-called dad, oh, I trapped you. You need to be held accountable without delay. You need to be shown that you ain't do nothing but trap yourself. And then just toy with me and play with me and whatever. Okay. I feel like some stuff, hey, I probably was deserving of. I did certain stuff when I was younger that was definitely not pleasing to God, and that's the main thing. So guess what? You reap what you sow. But as far as those things, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. It's just trifling and shenanigans. But yeah, and then I definitely don't want it happening to my children, manifesting in the lives of my children, showing up. Like, man, it's been stuff that's didn't happen. Yeah, somebody done put their hands on my daughter before to the point of her nose bleeding. And then another one putting their hands on her because it seemed like they was trying to control. But she did have her own little experience, and she was like, she basically said, I brought it on myself. I did it. It's my fault. Because she evidently, like, opened some door or whatever and was still talking to this little boy or whatever the case may be. And that's what I'm trying to tell her, honey. Even with the other one, he has to be careful out here. And so I'm glad that she realized that, but I just want her to not get in those type of predicaments again. Like, I want you to be careful with yourself, and really some of this other stuff that she's doing with trying to enhance herself and feel prettier or whatever the case may be, it could still be one of those things where, let me see something. Trying to turn my, oh, my daughter said something. What'd she say? Oh, hey, I was in the shower. That was 12 minutes ago. Let me reply. I ain't even know she had wrote anything to me, but yeah, I just don't want them to fall in them traps or be ensnared. So I need God to really just help me, help me, help me. I'm comforted right now. I feel comfortable in the space that I'm in. I feel good that I can open the door, close the door when I won't go out, whatever. I'm still wise. I'm still cautious. Like, I'm not just going to do too much in anything. And then it was one night when I walked out to take the trash out. Because that's just when I do. I walked out to take the trash out, and it was like 3 or 4 people coming out. And literally, I was moving too darn slow because I'm so dang on fat. Not, not that fat, but fat enough to where they was downstairs and then they came upstairs and like they literally was like gaining on me. I mean, and they didn't come to me nor towards me, but if they wanted to, it just showed me like, girl, be careful. So I just wanted to take heed to that. Then the other thing was, oh yeah, this kind of reminds me of the dream that I had with the door, the train, and the door, the like a lock was on the inside. It was a golden doorknob, something like that, and it was on the inside. So it was giving that I could open it from the inside, and go out. So it's kind of giving that, but I thought it was a house. I thought it was some other stuff, but I don't know. And then I had a child with me, so. So then the other thing, yeah, I had some dream about that place and space that I was in and that I don't want to be in, and that I said it's not the place for me. And it's like, that's not for me. So I don't know what's going on. But the person I keep talking that I do keep communicating with, he was just like, yeah, you never know. It might be some unfinished business. No, that's when I be wanting to cuss you out. No, you got unfinished business. You go on and go back there. That don't have to do with me. This is not the place for me. And I come into agreement. Somebody spoke that, and I come into agreement with that. In the name of Jesus, bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce. That's not the place for me. it's other stuff that indicates that it's not the place for me. It can try to pop up all it want, but bind, rebuke, cancel, and denounce. That dream need to return to the enemy, null and void. I don't know what it's for. I don't come into agreement with that. But like I said, it was other indications, like them doing what they did, trying to force certain stuff on people, on me particular, but other people. And it's like, what? Y'all really out here? That's what y'all feel like? Again, it's like rape. It's not consensual. It's not welcome. So anyway, but he was telling me, yeah, they be trying to get you back in there and this and that. He already been there before. Okay, well, that's evidently you comfortable. And then he said he see clearer now that he been a second time. Well, baby, I seen clear the first time. I wasn't supposed to even be in there. I got set up, and that was that. I know that for a fact. I got set up. I was pretty much told. Now it was up to me to be like, hey, well, what am I gonna do? What else was I gonna do? I ain't really have nothing, no money or anything, so it wasn't really anything. The offer that was given to me sounded so good, and I took it. And so yeah, set up, lied on, you know, talked down on all type of stuff. I know that. And then when I got in there, thank God I didn't get mistreated, but I did get stuff forced on me, and it was like, really? So anyway, so with all that said, I'm done because I know these videos gonna take a while to upload. So, but that was just a couple of things, and things literally been on the TV every time I flip through. Yeah, it's something on there, and it's no coincidence. No, it's not a coincidence at all that it popped up. Just like dude's name without the S popped up yesterday, and then next thing I know, it was something going on with that. And it's probably something deeper that I don't necessarily understand, but I don't want nothing to do with his name. His last name used to want to. I'm good on it. I'm great on it. I don't want to spend the block. I almost feel a little type of way that I'm saying it like that. I almost feel convicted. I ain't gonna front. I don't want to do with him because I just feel like he should have been smarter than what he was, and I feel like he should have behaved like a smart man, a smart male, a very wise man. Do I think he did some little tricky, slick stuff that was beneficial? Whether it was just for him or whether it was even for on my behalf, I do feel like that. I definitely feel like that, but it just was not enough. It wasn't. It didn't feel like satisfying. Yes, I felt like he had the potential to make sure that I was satisfied, but he opted not to. He opted to do other stuff. I forgave him, kept forgiving him for those other things. Like, okay, yeah, you know what? Maybe I deserve that one. For sure, probably deserve that one. Even though it hurt me and it sucked when I was going through it, but God was with me. So I'm like, okay, Lord, you see me through. When it came down to this other thing, boiled down 2017, 18, 19, even before that, but definitely 2017, 18, 19, 2017, you were spewing your mama's hatred towards me. 2018, female reaching out to me. After I ain't even really dealt with you, but she reaching out to me on your mama's birthday, so that's still some more. Your mama is deceased now. That's still some more stuff reminiscing regarding your mom. 2019, reaching out to me again. Like, why are you still talking to me? 2020, yeah, I had to make, okay, baby, I'm making a house call because you keep sending for me. So, and then there you go, and I was having dreams that it was all a sham and a scam and it was a joke and all of that, and it was just for play. It was, it was too real. It's seemingly too real, and you try to make it stick, and it just, after a while, it just felt like something that was just dirty, and like you just tried to do something so foul. Again, change the scent of my children so they can't recognize me as their mother, all type of stuff. And then here we are, 2024. This is 4 or 5 years later, and you're still trying to do that. You're going hard, and you're lying. Man, no. You think I wanted to get away from a monstrous mask wearing person just to turn around and deal with that ever again? Subject my children to that? Subject my daughter? You were my daughter. I considered you my daughter's stepdad. You want my daughter to be subjected to stuff like that? That's dangerous. I don't want that around her. Much as I loved you, I love myself, and I like me. I don't want you to keep toying with me. I don't want to escape somewhere just to go back and get played with again. Are you stupid and are you dumb? You gotta be. Like I said, I'm getting ready to get off here, but it was just a whole lot. It was just too much. So I just pray that God never has me go back to that place. And when I did see him, I ain't had no feelings for him. I really wanted him to definitely stay away from my children, but I had my little eye on him, just peeping some stuff. But I mean, I could have went the rest of my life without seeing him again. It was feeling too good. Like, thank you, I'm good. Definitely, little piece of change, a little money coming in. Appreciate it. I wanted that to continue. But anyway, the blood applied. There's more stuff I could speak on. My sons reach out to my daughter, or either my daughter reached out to them, whatever the case may be. They talked about when they can link up and this, that, and the third. But I just pray God's protection. I pray God's timing, and I pray that God let it be at a public place and space, because my daughter don't need to be over in that environment at all. It's fine to go peep it out, whatever. Seeing it the first time, get the address, but as far as being over there, mm-mm. And then just other things pop up, but may God continue to speak to me and pour into me, lead me, guide me, order my steps, help me, because I look to the hills from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord. Um, empower me, strengthen me, because I don't necessarily felt weak, but I do feel like I can acknowledge that there's been some type of weakness somewhere. Yep.